judge me. I am justice itself.
When Diablo 3 launched on the PC, we were disappointed. It wasn't the Diablo game we expected after waiting so many years. Thank the heavens that Blizzard Entertainment worked their asses off on fixing all of the issues with the game when they released Reaper of Souls in March. The new act, a new Loot 2.0 system, and the removal of the auction house, among other additions, earned a 9.5 out of 10 when we reviewed it. Now making its way to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition is the best version of the game that you could play. The Ultimate Evil Edition is everything from Reaper of Souls, but updated for the next-gen consoles. We didn't play on the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3, so our console experience with the game began on the PlayStation 4. You're getting everything that came with Reaper of Souls: the Loot 2.0 system, level cap increase, adventure mode, bounties, the new Crusader class, an Act 5, an expanded Paragon system, the Mystic, and Nephilim Rifts. As for what's new to the game on the PS4, well, there's a whole slew of new, actually. First off, the game looks great on the 60-inch Samsung LED TV we have here in the office. Unless you're a burglar, then it looks good on our old 30-inch Panasonic from '97. 1080p, 60 frames per second. It's just a joy to be able to play this game from the comfort of the couch. The UI has been changed a tiny bit to make it more console controller friendly, but it's still largely the same. Speaking of controllers, Ultimate Evil Edition feels great with the Dualshock 4 controller. It feels a lot like Baldur's Gate, and combined with the zoomed-in camera view, the Ultimate Evil Edition is the definition of action RPG. The control scheme works great, with face buttons and triggers casting spells. As far as action is concerned, the controller feels natural, and it makes it feel like a whole different game, a different experience than the one we had on PC. We never thought we'd say this, but we prefer the controller now. The only time we had some difficulty with the controller was in the menus. The precision of the analog sticks was a bit of a nuisance when trying to select and assign spells or gear. Then we discovered we could also use the touchpad, and that made it way easier. We're giving Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition a 10. This is the definitive version of Diablo 3. It's the best game we've played on both the PS4 and Xbox One, which surprises us. The changes made have us hooked. If you own a next-gen console, you'd be doing yourself a huge disservice if you don't purchase Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition, unless you just hate the Diablo franchise. In that case, we can't help you. For the latest in gaming news, reviews, tips, cheats, walkthroughs, and more, go to GameZone.com.